Do you want to? Can you behave yourself, or are you going to go? What proportion of this room do you think is on your side?
Who wants the mic?
Okay. We have one more act in this section, ladies and gentlemen. Let's try and give them a good crack of the whip. Let's start the applause. Bring it around the room. Build it up for Isaac HP. Give it up for him.
That's an impression of what my neighbours hear whenever I have a wank. Thank you. And I say thank you because my therapist said I should be nicer to myself. So I've got a posh friend who gave me caviar recently. And rule number one about caviar, never let caviar go out of date. Okay, I opened the fridge the other day to 8 million catfish. I was like, get out of my fridge! I went to CEX the other day to buy HD TV. I didn't look, it actually said ADHD TV. I turned on the TV, it had 4 channels happening at the same time. If anyone doesn't know what CEX is, those people that just left, they look like they could work there. Yeah. That's okay. Yes. Oh. Yeah, so I'm not good at small talk. I'm not really good at small talk. I don't know how to do it, really. I'm not, like, the kind of guy that's really good at small talk, you know? Like, are there any, like, freshers in the audience? Not to sound like a nonce. But, you know, sometimes I go to comedy shows, a lot of freshers are there. All of them seem to have been kicked out. But, you know, when you're, like, like, for me, I've just got into, like, a relationship, you know? And I've had to, like, come on. The guy with the serial killer glasses is banging. Come on. Oh, yeah. Crazy. Consistently banging. Yes. Consistent missionary style. I don't know why I said missionary style when I was actually doing doggy style. oh, crazy. I'm not good at small talk. I'm not really good at it, you know? Like, 'cause now I've got a girlfriend, you know, I'm like having to meet a lot of her friends, you know. She's a very popular girl and I'm meeting all these new people all the time, you know, and I just don't know what to do with it when I'm alone with somebody and, like, I have to, like, get to know them. I don't know what to do. And I've learned a good, you know, trick recently from my therapist. And they said, like, whenever you are in that situation, you have to do small talk. Just bring up air fryers. Just bring up air fryers. Just say, have you got an air fryer? And then they're like, yeah, I've got an air fryer. Yeah, it's really good. It's really convenient, yeah. It's really convenient when you're back from work, long day at work. Meat in one, veg in the other. You know? It's so crazy, you know? It's insane, you know? Yeah, I'm not good at small talk. This is an impression of my granddad having sex. And this is an impression of my granddad having a seizure. The problem is, I never know when to knock on his door or not. They say when the bed's rocking, don't bother knocking. When granddad's moaning, who should I be phoning? Anyway, he's dead now. And he wanted to be cremated, so we just put him in the air fryer. It's really convenient. Granddad in one, veg in the other. Oh my God. Oh, yes, I have recently been diagnosed with glasses. Which is, like, weird, you know. I had to go into Vision Express, you know. I got the whole test, you know. Found out that I can't see, you know. This whole time, I couldn't see my dick, you know. It's crazy. It was all pixelated. I thought, like, I just had a pixelated dick, like in a Japanese porno, you know. I didn't know what glasses to pick out. So, you know, I thought I looked more intelligent, and now I just look like I have body parts in my freezer. And I asked my girlfriend, because she's really into fashion, you know, she teaches fashion. I was like, you know, you come with me, you help me pick, please, because I don't want to get the you know, the bad glasses, you know. And she's really into fashion, but she's also really into true crime podcasts. So, yeah. Serial killer laugh there. I didn't like that. I've stabbed so many people. I've chopped them up. I haven't. Fucking hell. If anyone's filming that, don't clip that and put that online. Jesus Christ. Confessions. Crazy. Cool. Nice. Yeah, I'm from a limpy town. Does anyone know what that means, like a limpy town? I've realised that a lot of the UK is very, very lovely, but it is mainly built on limpy little towns in between nice cities, you know? Like, you get the train from A to B, and then you go through, like London's, like, lovely, you know? If you go in London to Brighton, you know, and you see Crawley, you know, all of a sudden everyone's walking around like this. Ah! 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 I'm from one of those towns. I'm from a town in Norfolk. Anyone from Norfolk here? Inbred! Dirty inbred! Just had to get that off my chest. But Norfolk is crazy. It's a crazy place. The town that I grew up in, a town called Thetford in Norfolk, you know, it's a wild town, really crazy. When I was a kid, in my actual friend group at school, we had a kid who had webbed hands and webbed feet. And the best thing about that was whenever a frisbee went up a tree, he just sort of flapped up to get it, you know. Like, Madam Web is a different film in my town, you know. It's about a lady who can glide to Argos. It's crazy. You know, that's why I'm glad I'm in Brighton now, though, because I'm from a very backwards town. I'm glad I live in Brighton now. I'm living in Brighton. You can be whatever you want there sexually or how you identify. You can be whatever you want in Brighton. You know, in my town, they don't have pride. They have shame! They have shame! You know, and you'll be like, what's going on? You know, people are shouting shame, and you look out the window. Well, what's going on? Was someone doing gay stuff? I was like, no, he did watercolours! I caught him doing watercolours! But Brighton, that's why I'm so glad I moved to Brighton. You know, because I can be... I don't really know if I'm, like, bisexual or I just lived in Brighton for too long. You know, because I've sucked a few dicks in my time. And it always seems to happen at the end of the month, you know? So it doesn't feel like I'm sucking dick, it always feels like I'm just paying my council tax. Just come through the letterbox. This is for you, Green Party. Yeah. It's just a strange town that I grew up in, though. Really strange town. You know, like, my town is quite small that I grew up in, so, you know, there's not enough names going about in a small town. Every single man in my town was called Steve or Dave. Because of that, there was a lot of nicknames, you know? I had a stepdad at one point who was called Skip, because he slept in a skip once. There was another guy in my town, and he slightly looked like Bin Laden. So his nickname was Bin Laden. And this is a crazy nickname to be said, but Bin Laden was my actual babysitter. So when I was a little kid, I had a babysitter called Bin Laden. So my mum would, like, she'd be, like, busy, you know, oh, we have to get a babysitter in. Oh, Bin Laden's coming to take care of you. Bin Laden. And I was a little kid. I didn't know what that meant. I thought that was his actual name. You know, Bin Laden. And one day I came to school, and there was an assembly for everyone. It was like Hogwarts when Voldemort died, you know. They held the newspaper up. Bin Laden has been shot! And everyone was cheering, yes! And I was like, no! No, Bin Laden is dead! He was my favourite babysitter! And you think that's crazy, but Bin Laden, everyone's thinking, like, oh, that was, like, a really, like, racist, like, thing, you know, the only brown guy in the small white town. This guy was a white guy who had a beard. Okay, I thought I'd try that one out. All right, thank you very much. Nice to...